The Boston Celtics, who we have not talked about in a number of weeks for a good reason, made a move worthy talking about even on Super Bowl week, to us anyway. Anfernee Simons traded to the Bulls for Vucevic.
Thank you.
So you want a Nikola Vucevic.
I don't do good Russian.
I ain't do good no talking on Russian. Celtics, this is the robots did the work for me on this one. That's pretty much it. Second round picks.
Basketball emoji and light bulb emoji gave it away.
We were making fun of you before you got on the show.
Oh, that's what you guys do at every fucking show. You get on there early and get your willies off.
It's called being punctual, Rich. Punctual.
Yeah, I'm punctual with your mother in her ass Tuesday nights. If anyone wants to join, 8:30. Vucevic is there to pump up a front court for the Celtics, which has been lacking star power there since their trade of Kristaps Porzingis and losing Al Horford. Vucevic has been a good player, good professional player on shitty teams his whole career. 35 years old, averaging 21, 9 and 3 on the season. Shoots the three. 16, 9 and 3. He's making $21 million. That's where that number is coming from. 17, 9 and 3. That's right. He shoots the three, so he's a Joe Mazzulla wet dream there, Bobby. He is a pretty piss poor defender, so we'll see how that works out.
So doesn't matter.
Most importantly, it brings the team $2 million under the first apron, saves them a boatload in taxes, which was always the preferred path for this new ownership this year. $14 million under the second apron. They have created a $27.7 million trade exception that they can sign buyouts with, or they can trade somebody into without giving up money. Any of you green teamers that think they're going to exercise that this year, you're high as fucking Ray right now. They're under the apron. That was their goal. And what everybody needs to do is just golf clap for Brad Stevens for putting a second-place team in the Eastern Conference that just bolstered their front court, which was their biggest weakness, with a all-star perennial professional player in Vucevic, as Jason Tatum, fingers the internet saying he's not going to come back, and he's definitely going to come back. You've put yourself in a position to go back to the NBA Finals, all while clearing however many tens of millions of dollars in salary with the exodus of Holiday and Porzingis and Horford.
And somehow you got better. You got better too. You got better.
See,
yeah. I mean, Anfernee Simons is a great player. Don't get me wrong. Great role player. He's not
a great player. He's a good player.
He's a
good role player.
Very good this year. You probably sold him at like the best time you could sell him at, because you probably got the best value for him. And I think it's going to be a big trade for him, because you needed front court help. Keita sucks. Like, they had no one. Like, he can't shoot the ball. He barely, like, all he could do is rebound. He couldn't do anything else other than that. Now you got some guy that can stretch the floor. Everyone was congested in the middle. Like, it's going to help out everybody on this team right now.
Tell that to Mazzulla, first of all. Okay, let's not overblow the trade. It's a good trade. It takes wing asset and puts it into the front court, which is needed. The guy's 35 and it's an expiring contract. Okay, this isn't like some huge long-term move. This is kind of a short-sighted move, which still gets him under the cap. So again, Brad Stevens fucking worked his magic, because it looks really good. It's exactly what they needed. They're under the cap. They maintain all their flexibility, but is it? It still is. What are they going to do next? This is a short-term deal. It's a good move. It isn't great.
I don't disagree with that. I think it's the best move. Well, we'd have to consider other trade options at the front court, but within the parameter of what they did, like if you want to name me some players that would have also brought them under the first apron and filled the need as well as Vucevic will do it, sure, we can have that conversation. But in terms of what you said, Bobby, moving the wing asset to the front court, which they needed, especially with Tatum coming back, Brad Stevens made his team better in a year where they're unexpectedly competing for an East championship on the heels of their best player returning. So, I just think.
No pun intended on the heels.
To that point, if this was a quote unquote go for it move where, okay, this guy's at an expiring deal, we're making room for Tatum to trade Simons to get a player of equal value to put in the front court to still maintain flexibility, but to still quote unquote go for it, to do it all with one move, masterstroke.
Yeah, I think that's what it was from Stevens. I think he's staying competitive under the purview of a budget of getting on the first apron. That was the mandate. That was the mandate from ownership, was to cut salary in a year where they were not going to have Tatum, and they cut their taxes down to under first apron status. He did that and made a competitive team on the floor, and just made his team better. Maybe not from player to player. Maybe Anfernee Simons is a better player in the NBA right now, but in terms of what the Celtics needed, they're a better team. They're just a better, well-rounded, more well-rounded team right now. I think Brad Stevens is just doing a fucking excellent job.
Simon's contract was also expiring this year, so suck it fine.
Yeah, they're 2 expiring contracts. And one was $27 million, one was $20 million, $21 million, and now what the fuck's his name? Chisholm. Now Chisholm is probably saving $40 million in taxes or whatever.
His wife could make another smut book.
God damn, we got to read that book one of these days. So there you go. A lot more Celtics in our future. Post Sunday Super Bowl football season officially ending. Pour one out for that. So we'll be heavy basketball there. Before we get to that, let's do a little Chief this or that with Chief Bobby after this. The Celtics are dumb front-running pussies. This is the same team they have been for 4 years running.
Well, my worst nightmare came true. Missoula and Mayo are friends. What the fuck? Apparently they've known each other since Virginia. They have these docking sessions where they talk about ball and managing people.
Vacation. I'm gonna quay all these. I'm gonna fucking watch them this week.
Do you say quay?
Is it not quay?
It's Q. It's Q.
It's Q-U-E.